Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, you telling me back again for another footy talk, bruv? Don, what you telling me? 3-point collectors and that.
Hey, you know what's so funny, bro? I literally said on Saeed TV earlier, on Midday Live and that, yeah? We got the man them. This guy's gonna come with his red shades, yeah? But you've surprised me today. You've even got new ones today. Did you get these for Christmas, yeah? Men in Black thing.
Nah, bro, man, been had these custom shades, you know them way there, bro. But these ones, they step out on special occasions, you know them way there.
Yeah, I can't like the fit's looking hard still. The hat, man's got the hat, man's got the black.
We're chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what we're doing, we're relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only team in the top 5 to get 3 points and that. Obviously, you lot ain't in the top 5, but you know what I mean? We'll talk about that in a little while. You know what I'm saying? The game is the game. The game is the game, bro. You know what I mean? Another Garnacho stinker. Like, life is good right now.
Yeah, listen, I hear it, man. And listen, today, my guns are down on the table. You know what I mean, bro? Fairs, yeah? Big up United, bro, because I was very, very impressed with that performance. I'll be real, Rants. Very, very impressive, man. I ain't seen you lot play like that in a while. You know what I'm saying? And that's why today, And that's why today I am here, to talk about these fugazi managers that love to make football sound like rocket science, bro. Yeah. It gets to the point where I'm arguing with people online and they're trying to tell me, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't no coach. Yeah. You ain't got no badges, bro. Yeah. You don't know nothing about the game, bro. Are you a coach or a Y scout? This, that. Bro, we've been watching football long enough, Rants. I've been playing football long enough to know the basics of the game. Yeah.
Right.
And all Carrick did was play a bunch of your players in positions where they're comfortable. Yeah. And let them play, let them ball. Right. Simple as that. Simple as that. It wasn't no, I saw your review as well. I literally said the same thing on Midday Live. It wasn't no new manager bounce. I didn't see no new manager bounce. I saw a bunch of players fighting for each other, bro. When they lose the ball, they're fighting for each other. When they're on the ball, I'm seeing the proximity between the players is so close, right? Yep. With Amorim, if Bruno has the ball, Casemiro's over there, blood. You know, Casemiro's left wing. Yeah. This time around, when Kobe's got the ball, Bruno's next to him. You've got Casemiro next to him. Triangle galore. Yeah. Yep. Triangle galore. That's all that's gonna happen, bro. You keep players together. You can play more short passes. You can create more triangles. You can beat more presses. Yeah. And when that starts to happen in games, bro, your players naturally start to get more confident, right? The United players just looked to me like they were very confident because they could see the plan was working. They could see that Man City, bro, couldn't get nowhere near them. Yeah. And they could see defensively as well, man, everything that City kept trying, bro. They weren't able to do anything because, again, they were all helping each other. The 2v1s on the wing and that. Yeah, man, it was a masterclass, man. I can't lie. I can't even hate today. I'll be real. It was a very, very good performance, man. I love watching. I love watching when the manager gets taken to the cleaners. I love it, Rants. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Objectively, just as a football fan, I love seeing performances like this, bro. You know what I mean?
Nice. No, 100%. And this was a Man City team, yeah. Semenyo's debut, yeah. Bruv, they man put 10 past Exeter. Man could say it's only Exeter, but they had the ball in the back of the net 10 times, bro. So this is a team that has an attack that is dangerous if you let them play. We didn't let them play. One shot on target. We didn't let these men play football. And that's why I'm not hearing the new manager bounce thing. It wasn't a new manager bounce. It was a tactical dissection by Carrick, bro. He dissected everything that Pep had in store. And if you actually look as well, there's videos of every time Man City made a change, Man United were reacting to the change. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the coaching staff were proactive, bro. Every time City changed something, we changed something. I like the fact that we didn't make loads of changes to disrupt the rhythm of the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Because our defense, we only made one change at the back. We brought in Aiden Heaven at left back for Luke Shaw because Shaw was tired. But other than that, the centre-back partnership stayed the same throughout the whole game. Under Amorim, he's there changing 2 defenders and changing wing backs. And like, nah, bro, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He swapped Casemiro for Ugarte towards the end of the game, but the midfield stayed the same pretty much. And then Mason Mount came on for Bruno, energy for energy. And we kept going for the game. We didn't make any negative defensive substitutions. Even at 2-0 up, all the changes were positive changes, bro. They weren't changes to try and consolidate what we had. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the mentality that Carrick has brought to the club. And it shows you that Ruben Amorim, I said it, fundamentally, he was the wrong fit for the club because he doesn't have the mentality of a Man United manager, bro.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Like, you can already see Carrick understands the game, man, because one thing about Amorim, right? Regardless of how the game's going, you know it's the same subs. It's the same scripted subs. It's the same centre-backs during the same sort of time. It's the same midfielders. It's the same attack. Man just throws on Xerxes. Yo, go help me, bro. You know what I mean? Go help me. But the rest of the team ain't even set up properly, right? Whereas Carrick was reading the game. Okay, this is happening at this moment. I'm going to make that change. Very similar to Rosinha as well. That's one thing I'll say about Rosinha, bro. He ain't been here long. But listen, we'll talk about the Brentford game in a sec as well, Rants. Yeah, but I'm telling you, in-game management I saw from this guy, I'm like, yo, this guy's thinking like me right now. Because was getting out, run in the middle. He brought on Santos. Towards the end of the game, it was still a bit mad with Brentford, the physicality. He goes to a back 5, right? Something that I kept saying Maresca needs to do, bro. Yeah? If you can see that your defense it's not that strong, the likes of Chalobah tossing, bring on 3 centre-backs, bro, and have the wing-backs as well to have a little bit more solidity, to see out the game for 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. And that's how Rosinha finished the game. You know what I mean, bro? So me, when I'm judging managers, I always look at how they manage the game, how they're looking at the game, the subs that they're making, the timing is so important as well, right? Because some managers can make the right subs, but they make it too late or they make it too early, right? And now you've changed the momentum of the game. Top managers know exactly when to make certain changes, bro, with the right personnel. Yeah. And that's how Carrick managed that game, man. Because Pep, I don't know what the fuck happened to this guy, but tactically, even with the subs that he made, Rants, yeah. Yo, man took off Haaland. I was so confused when I'm seeing Haaland coming off, yeah. I'm thinking, yo, like, where these guys?
He was getting starved of possession, so it made sense that he took him off, bro, because he was getting starved. But the thing is, yeah, it's
man,
he could have taken off anyone.
Bro, listen, I would have kept Haaland on, yeah, and I would have kept Foden on as well. I don't know why he took off Foden. I know Foden wasn't that good in the first half, but I would have brought on Foden and had Cherky with him, bro. So now you've got two problems to think about, right? Because what I would have done, Rants, yeah, because you see how you man were playing the triangles through the middle on that, yeah. I would have gone bar for bar. I would have gone bar for bar. I would have tried to play you, man, the way that you were playing them, right? Taking off Foden like for like with Cherky, I don't think it really worked because I felt like in the game they needed more creativity. Yeah, they needed more players on the pitch that could unlock something, bro. Because Doku on the left wasn't really doing much. Semenyo on the right wasn't really doing much.
I kind of don't. You know what it is, yeah. You know what it is. The way we set up was just all wrong for Man City. The truth is, yeah, the only way, yeah, to really play against a team that sets up the way Man United set up, and to be fair, yeah, the mid block that we were setting up was really good. It's like you need players that are very, very good in wide areas in 1v1 or even 2v1 situations, because we made it a 2v1, bro. Everyone's talking about the 4-4-2 mid block, but it wasn't that. It was more of a 5-3-2 because Dorgu or Ahmad dropped into the back to make it a 5, yeah, and they doubled up on the winger. So you need a winger that can take on two players before anything happens. Do you know what I'm saying? And Man City invert their wingers a lot of the time, yeah, and they try and play through the middle of the pitch. They don't really put crosses into the box. So
that's what they were doing though this game. Semenyo was doing that, bro.
Into the box, you're fucked against a defense like this.
Did you not see Semenyo trying to cross the ball, bro? That's one of the main things he does.
Yeah, but he tried that when everything else was exhausted, you know, and he was crossing with his weaker foot as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was,
and that's what I'm saying.
Dead.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, someone in the comments just said Foden got injured or something like that. He hurt his hand. He broke his hand or something. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, but that wasn't why. You know the ones there, like, he was just rubbish, mate.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, no, Ahmad, yeah, he was good on that side as well, man. Just even in Buemo, the guy was just looking more comfortable. Bruno had a good game as well. You know what I mean? It's one of them ones, Rants, where, like, listen, I know you man are going to be gassed because when you've been starved of good football for such a long time and you've been banging the drum about the players, you know, because you've been talking about your team for time, like, bro. I've been
one of the only guys that has been defending these players like viciously, bro. Because everyone wants to throw the players under the bus, and like what I don't like, about this Man United win, is that a lot of people now, a lot of these morons, are doing all these tactical breakdowns and stuff like that. But it's like, bro, these are the same players, that you man were blaming under the old manager and saying it was their fault why the football's not working and it's not the manager's fault. That's what they were doing, bro. Like the same way they were disrespecting Kobe, the same way they disrespected Dorgus and the Cunhas and even Lenny Euro to a certain degree, blood. If Lenny Euro was playing in that Man United team yesterday, he would have had the game of his life, bro, because there was always players super close by, bro. Like he's been isolated, he's been exposed, through no faults of his own, and been getting a lot of criticism, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even someone like Joshua Zirkzee, in a performance like that, where he receives the ball and he's got 2 or 3 passes around him, he would have had the time of his life in that game, bro.
The rotation. Like honestly, when I was looking at Man City, Man City's like back line, first of all, they had their line quite high, right? And I'm just looking at Ake and Kusanov, I'm like, yo, like every time that United are attacking, I just feel like you're gonna score. I just feel like you're gonna score, bro, because I didn't really see any cohesion between their centre backs and their midfield. Their team just seemed so disjointed. Like, you know what it is, what Rants, watching them, because it was a 12:30 early kickoff, it seemed to me like they just woke up, for one. They were playing like they just woke up, and they were playing in a way where it was like, oh, we're gonna win today because we're the better team. On paper, we're expected to win, so we're just gonna win. But United had a different mentality, bro. That's why I could talk about the mentality of the players. They had a different mentality of, yo, we're going to win this game. We're at home and we're going to beat these lot. Yeah.
Mm.
The other day, these man played Newcastle in the cup, right? They won that game by 2 goals. But Newcastle had some chances, bro. They weren't clinical. Yeah.
No facts.
They've been saved this season bare. This is why they brought in Donnarumma. Because if they had Edison, yo,
Brother, Donnarumma kept them in the game as well, bro. He made 2 great world-class saves, you know. That's 4-5-0 game United, you know.
Yeah. Donnarumma kept them in the game. Casemiro should do better for the chance that he had, man. I know it was a mad save.
It was a great save, bro. I'll be real. Keeper saved it with his feet, bro, and Cass was off balance because he got tripped before.
Exactly, he was off balance, bro. So he shouldn't have shot because the angle there was so tight to try and squeeze that past the fucking Goliath, bro. That was never gonna go.
He's dinked it, and the keeper saved it with his foot, bro. And the keeper's actually moved his foot towards the ball. I think I got to give credit to the keeper there, bro.
Listen, you got to give credit to the keeper. It was a top save, right? But what I'm saying is, it wasn't an easy chance to score, considering where he took it from. Like I said, he was off balance, right? And on top of that, Donnarumma had his.
So what are you saying? He should have passed it, you think?
I think he should have. Yeah, I think he should have calmed himself down and then just passed the ball there into the box, right? Or even chopped back and then just banged it in, bro. That would have gone in like that. But
maybe, innit?
So hard.
He's got a split second to make a decision, innit?
Yeah, but he's not an attacker.
No, if he was, maybe he would have taken a touch inside and slotted it, maybe, innit? But that's not him, innit?
Exactly, that's not him. So that's where I'm looking at it like, okay, Casemiro could have done better, but it was a top save from Donnarumma as well. You're not beating Donnarumma from that sort of angle, bro. It's not happening. Yeah, but listen, overall, like I said, man, you man look good. I'm looking forward to the game at the weekend as well because, again, bro, Arsenal. A lot of people keep overrating this team and getting scared of the Emirates, right? Teams go to the Emirates and get moved to when they don't go there with the intention of attacking, bro. Right?
Correct.
When they go there with the intention of sitting back and just soaking up pressure, all that's going to happen is Arsenal will get the ball. They'll go to Saka. Saka will be kicking it off bodies or crossing it into the box, to get corners, right? The game, they're not really creating much in open play, but then they'll get a fucking set piece. They open the game up. It's a goal. Now you're on top. Now they're on top of things, bro. That's what happens. Right. But when you've got teams that go to the Emirates and want to attack these guys, like what I saw from Wolves, right? Wolves didn't create the best chances, but they were actually brave in possession.
No, you're spot on.
Yeah, you've got Liverpool that went over there the other day. If it's not for Frimpong, they win that game. They literally broke through their press 1,000,001 times. He gets to the right-hand side. He breaks down their attack, bro. Now Arsenal have the ball back, right? Yes, Arsenal have the best pairing for me in Europe. Yes, Arsenal defensively are very switched on. Yes, Arsenal know how to press man for man. But they are not this unbeatable team, bro.
Oh, I'll be honest. The way that they're set up, it negates a lot of the weaknesses that their players have, man. I think you don't really see them isolated very much. So it's very hard to judge a lot of their players individually, because of how seasoned they are in terms of how they're set up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because individually, I don't really business for their players like that, bro. I'll be honest. But the structure is almost foolproof, bro. They've got it. They've got the way that they defend, so well drilled right now that it's like it's just muscle memory with Arsenal, innit? Like you've seen it individually, if their team was better, they would have won the league already, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you
individually, the statistics, for the output of their team as a whole is not very good, bro. In terms of I've got creation, in terms of scoring goals. Like, you know what I mean? Odegaard's not playing well. Eze can't get a game. Like, Zubimendi has been underwhelming. Like, Noni Madueke ain't got no GA in the league. Like, none. I think Saka's got some dead stats as well. Like, Martinelli...
he scored the same amount of goals as Palmer, blood. And he's been fit for the season, right?
Martinelli, Trossard not doing nothing. Jokeres, blood. Man are laughing at him. Like... The whole thing's really collapsed, but they're top of the league because nobody's really putting pressure on them to a certain degree, innit? But it's one of them ones where if you actually analyze what they're doing, them man are just getting by at the moment. Like that's all it is, bro.
They're very efficient. They're very well drilled. That's something that I'll give Arteta. They're like robots. That's what they are, bro.
That's exactly what it is. They're some AI football they're playing, bro.
Yeah, they're like fucking
blood, some FIFA script. You know when you know you're about to get bumped right at the end, bro. Like, bro, it's like when I played. You lot remember when man was playing fucking FIFA, bro, and I literally needed to win, I think I needed to win. I lost the league on goal difference, bro. On the last day of the season, yeah, man conceded some Bandulu 89th minute header, yeah, after I was cooking the other team, bro, and I ended up losing the league on goal difference, bro, and I was battering them. Like,
I'm
bro,
telling
that's
you, bro.
exactly what it's like watching Arsenal. Man, are just getting EA'd, bro, scripted off.
Nah, I hear it, bro. I hear it, man. You know them games on FIFA where you score now. All of a sudden, every tackle you fucking make, yeah, it's just going straight back to the other guy and that, bro. I know what it's like. I know what it's like, bro. Yeah, but before we even talk about their attack, because we'll talk about that in a sec, right? But in terms of the defense, bro, I've been to the Emirates a couple of times, yeah, and I've told you before, like, when you're sitting in the away end, it feels like you're on the pitch, yeah? And the way they press Rants, yeah, bro, it's mad, yeah? Odegaard will go, then the next guy will go, then the next guy will go. It's like synchronized swimmers, blood, yeah? But like I've said, bro, these man, I'm telling you, when you beat that press like I was seeing from Liverpool, even Chelsea, yeah, what I've seen when we played these guys a lot of times, it's what you do in that final third. It is all about what you do in that final third. And when I'm looking at Man United in comparison to Liverpool right now, you've just got more players in the attack that have more end products, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're looking at that are available right now as well, because obviously Salah's not there. Yes, I think Salah's back now. But you've got the likes of Mbeumo that can do something. You know, Cunha came off the bench the other day. I know he's been moving a bit mad. Maybe that's his little role now off the bench. You know what I'm saying, bro? He can come off the bench with a bit more energy, right? You've got Sesko that could potentially do something to those guys as well in the box. He can occupy those two centre-backs, right? So there's a few options that I'm looking at in that United team, and I'm like, yo, if they was to get in similar positions as what Frimpong was getting in, they're going to be flooding the area. They're going to be flooding that box and you know, being more threatening. That's the thing. That's the thing about it, right? And that's the mentality that United need to go there with. Don't go with the mentality of, oh, we're going to sit in like a low block and try and get them on the transition. Nah, bro, go out there and play. Go out there and play, because these man, I'm telling you, that ground, yeah, that fan base are a jittery fan base, Rants. They are a jittery fan base.
You just need to unsettle them, and it just seeps its way into the dressing room. It does.
It seeps its way into the dressing room, bro. I remember when they played Bayern Munich at home in the Champions League. Fair enough, they're beating them this season. But remember they played Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich had no fans. They said it's going to be an easy day out. Yeah? It's going to be an easy day out. They drew that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal fans have PTSD, and the moment that United, you know, go out there and play and score first, it's going to be problems for those guys.
Oh, 100%. 100%, bro. We scored the first goal, yeah. I can't lie, bro. It gets ugly, bro. I'll be real. It gets ugly. We need to score the first goal. I think that is a must for us in that game, because that will, all the doubt will start to seep in, because like I said with the Liverpool fans last season as well, yeah, like because of the fact that they were top of the league, yeah, even though they weren't playing well, yeah, they were covering up the doubts that they had in their performances by, oh yeah, but we're still top. As soon as this season started, yeah, and their results started reflecting their performances, they wanted the manager out immediately. How could you want the manager that just won the league out unless you knew last season that it wasn't sustainable? You knew last season you was fluking it. Slyly, they knew, bro. But they was in denial. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what happens, bro. As your true feelings come out as soon as the results don't go your way. If you 100%. Believe in your manager and you're going through a bad spell, your first thing is not, yo, get this guy out of here. It's not that.
Exactly, bro. And that's what's happening right now. I'm seeing, this is the first time, Rants, yeah, that I'm seeing civil war about Saka, blood. Yeah, because me and you, we've been talking about this guy for years. We've been talking about this guy for years, bro.
Scrub.
Right? But now this is the first time where I'm seeing civil war, and the reason why I'm seeing civil war, Rants, is because my man's media performances aren't being hidden by the GNA. Yeah. The GNA before is what used to hide it. I used to, bro. I'm telling you, I would come online on streams, right? I'm seeing my man's had a meaty game. He gets an assist or he gets a goal. Bukayo online. Yeah. I come online and I'm talking. I'm like, yo, okay, cool. It's a good goal, good assist, cool, whatever. He won the game. But overall, my man wasn't good. But then I'm being gaslighted. Or you're a hater. Or you just hate him. Yeah. You're this, you're that. I'm like, bro, I don't. I'm just speaking about what I see. If the guy plays well, I'll say he's played well. But when he's not playing well, I will call it out, right? But now they are happy to call it out now because they're seeing man scoring the same amount of goals as Palmer, who's been injured most of the fucking season. 4 goals, both of them, right? They're seeing man, his creativity is very limited in terms of how he creates chances. It's very much cross the ball, you know, cut back. There's not really he's not like he ain't got that variety of creativity, if that makes sense, in his bag.
Bro, listen, I'll be real. This guy's cooked. I'll be real, yeah. When I look at him, man are gonna look at me and say, "Oh, this is reactionary and that." But bro, he's not a better attacker than Dorgu, bro. like, brother, he's not. You know what? I see a stat today that Dorgu's the most fouled fucking winger in the league. You know, apart from, I think Jack Grealish is the only winger that's been fouled more than Dorgu this season. Yeah, and bro, he's only played left wing like 4 games or something like that.
I swear it's yeah, bro. Look, Neto's a guy that all these Arsenal fans love to cook about his goal scoring, bro. He scored more goals than Saka this season, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, brother, I'm telling you, Saka's not a natural attacker, bro. You know the ones like, bro, the guy's a left back. I've been saying it for ages. They attacked Ian Wright, yeah, when man said that Saka should play wing back and that. But the truth, he's not a natural attacker. He's got no attacking flair, bro. None whatsoever, bro. Like, the guy is just a 6 out of 10 across the board footballer, bro, with very good athleticism. That's it, bro. He's not a natural attacker. Like, you don't have the flair for the attacking side of the game, bro. He just doesn't have it, bro.
Get him up and down and whipping those balls like Neto, bro. That's what I need. You know what I mean? Get him up and down, yeah, on the left-hand side, left wing back, left back or whatever, and whipping in those balls. Because Timber at left back is just shocking, right? And let's even talk about that guy as well, yeah, because the way that these guys are trying to involve man in conversations with Reece James, yeah, I just found it so disrespectful, Rants. I found it so disrespectful because I'm like, yo, Timber might be good, you know, very good elite defensively, right? But so is Reece. But going the other way, bro, yeah, there is no debate about who's better on the ball, who can actually play comfortably in midfield, bro, who has so many different, you know, aspects of his game, attributes, the crossing, the free kicks, the shooting, yeah. I found it so disrespectful, and I kept saying this Timber and Reece James debate. It reminds me of when they used to try compare Torreira to Kante, bro. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of that.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because there's levels to this, bro. There's levels to this. And now again, I'm seeing these men saying, yo, Timber in the final third is a grenade. Yeah. But we all knew this before. We all knew this before. So why did you think you could try bring him to Reece James, bro? Reece James is not his friend. Reece James is not in the same place as these guys, bro. Yeah. The only guy that could really chat to Reece before was probably Trent. And even Trent, you couldn't really chat to Reece.
Trent like can't chat to Reece, bro. I can't lie. No right back in the league can really chat to Reece James. It's the reality.
Right. Let me rephrase. Not chat to him on the same level, but in terms of like on the ball, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because Timber's better than Trent defensively, right? But even that conversation was a bit finished for me because Reece is clearly number one. You know what I mean, bro? This Timber guy going forward is not it, man.
No, he's not it. He's not. Ben White's their best attacking right back. He is.
Yes. You know what I mean? He definitely is, bro. He definitely is. And the other day, Esteval spun man out of his shoes, bro. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about it's because he played at left back. But these are the same guys that say, oh well, he can play in various positions like Reece too. He can play at left back too. Yeah, he got spun, bro. There was even a moment in that game I saw man on the floor here when Esteval got the ball back from him. He just looked at him and said, "Ah, shit, I can't. There's no point of even getting up here." You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. But let me read a little something before we even talk about the Chelsea game because today we're not on long for people today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arsenal's attack right now. Let me read you a few things. This is their game,
by the way. Look at this.
Bro, listen to this, Rants, yeah? So Martinelli has played 13 games in the Prem since he last scored a goal. Madueke, 13 games since he last scored a goal. He hasn't scored a single goal yet in the Prem. Yeah, so it's 0-0. Saka, 8 games since he last scored a goal in the Prem. Yeah? Marino, 7 games since he last scored a goal in the Prem. I'm pretty sure the goal he scored the last time in the Prem was against us. I think it was the header. Yeah. Eze, 6 games the last time he scored a goal in the Prem. Gyökeres, 5 games since he last scored a goal in the Prem. Yeah. Trossard, 3 games since he last scored in the Prem. And Jesus as well, 3 games, since he last scored a goal in the Prem. Right? You can see the problems here, bro. You can see the problems right now, and these men still want to. It's like they want people to rate their team so highly, and it's like, bro, it's not happening. If you man win the league, cool, but I've seen so many better teams, bro.
Brother, we're beating them on the weekend, fam. I'm telling you, we're beating them on the weekend. I promise you.
This team cannot be winning the league, bro. Yeah, Yeah, fire. Yeah.
Trust me, we're good, bro. It's all right, man. Them.
I was about to say you need that on your soundboard. You need that on your soundboard, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Gabriel, start of the season, people. Yeah, they had those teams going to the Emirates and they were saying, yo, we haven't had a shot conceded on target now for like 4 or 5 games. Their attack wasn't firing, but their defense kept firing, bro. When Gabriel went down injured, Rants, it wasn't even just the defending that they were thinking about missing. They were talking about the set pieces too, bro. Yeah. Oh, we're not gonna have a set piece threat. When Gabriel was gone, bro, these men look like any average team in the box. They were looking like any average team in the box.
Sure.
When do you ever see Saliba scoring any set pieces like that? You don't really see Saliba scoring any set pieces like that.
Yeah,
He's scored them in the past, but he don't score them like
I think
that.
in the first game of the season, I think hit him on the arse and went in blood. Saliba, I think.
Yeah, but he's not.
Them.
Gabriel was the one. Gabriel was the main one that they aimed for. Because even against Chelsea last week, bro, he's the one that got the header in the box. He nearly scored again, right? So I'm telling you, Man United have every chance of going to the Emirates this week. And I'm not just saying that because obviously I don't want Arsenal to win the league, right? Because at the end of the day, if United get a W over there, even if we beat Palace, you're still above us, right?
Right.
So ideally, I want to draw, but I have to be honest with what I'm watching, bro. I honestly believe that United can go there and win that game as long as they are clinical in front of goal and you score first.
Agreed.
Yeah?
Agreed.
That's what it is for you, man, bro. And it's the same thing as us, Rants. I believe that we can go to the Emirates and beat these man in the Carabao Cup, yeah? Second leg. As long as we've got our main guys fit for one and we score first, right? It's very, very important that we go to the Emirates and score first as well, blood. You know what I mean? Because like I said, that crowd gets real jittery, bro. They get real jittery in there. You know what I'm saying?
No, they do.
Yeah? That's the main thing, bro. But hey, I'm telling you, Chelsea, yo, did you watch our game?
I need the highlights of it, bro. I can't lie, bro. You man caught life a little bit though.
A little bit. Of course we caught life. It was oh. You know what I mean? That's why I'm in my humble bag today, people. I'm in my humble bag. I don't know if you don't know this, but I can't lie, man. Like, listen, end of the day, Rants, yeah, Brentford, I don't know how they've walked away without even scoring a goal. I don't know how they've walked away without even scoring a goal, bro. They had Thiago had a header in the box. Sanchez 1v1 was amazing for one of the saves that he made, right? Sade, there was a moment in the game where he chopped Chalobah, bro. I don't know if you saw that bit where he chopped him. Man should have banged it straight away, but he tried to pass. Yeah, they hit the post in the first half. Janssen, yeah, they had bare chances, man. And what they did in this game, yeah, they didn't even have to play no tiki-taka Barcelona football. It was just more, we're gonna bully these guys and we're gonna press the life out of them, right? And I'll be honest with you, Rants. When I was watching our players, I'm like, yo, a lot of these guys just look off it, man. The likes of Reece, you know what I mean? Even Fofana, when he came on, he looked so clumsy.
But would you put that down to, though?
Bro, that's what I'm getting to. There's been this flu. There's been this flu that's hit the whole fucking squad right now, even some staff, yeah? Esteval wasn't in the squad because he's been off sick. Gittins, he wasn't on the bench against Arsenal and that. He just came back as well because he was ill. Delap missed the game against Arsenal because he was ill, right? People are going to laugh at them and say, oh, flu. Bro, I'm telling you, over Christmas, Rants, I was ill with this flu as well, blood.
But,
yeah?
Bro, so, yeah, start of the year, I was mash up as well, bro.
Mash up. And the last thing I could think about was playing football, bro. A lot of these guys, from time I'm seeing Reece, the way that he was, I could tell that a lot of these guys were ill. So I wasn't even surprised when Rosinho came out after saying, yo, a lot of our players have been wiped out. I'm not going to give any names of who it was, but they've been wiped out. And that's where I'm even more grateful for the W and the clean sheet, because I don't believe that our performances are going to be like this now to the end of the season, right? I don't believe that. But for this particular game, I will charge it, bro. I will charge it to the flu, yeah? Because right now, we need to make sure that we're getting as many points as possible, bro. We've got Palace coming up right now who are in disarray, yeah? We've got West Ham after that. Then we've got our little period with, you know, Leeds, Burnley, and the Wolves that I've been telling you about. And obviously by then, I expect much better performances. Rosinho would have been there for a bit longer. The likes of Esteval should be playing. You know what I mean? Right? But in this game, I'm telling you, Rants, man, there's only a few players I can look at that were good. Like, I thought Tosin was very good before he came off. Defensively, he was good. Sanchez, bro, a lot of people like to cook this guy. But I'm telling you, Rants, if it's not for him, we lose a lot more games this season, man. Yeah? He's only Raya's got more clean sheets than this guy. And it's not just because of our defense. It's because of him saving us, bro.
No, 100%. 100%, because on paper, your defense is not the best.
Yeah. You know what I mean? He's made some top saves, bro, where it's like, yo, if it's not for Sanchez today, we lose that game again. You know what I mean? And it's fucking annoying that a season where he's looking like our most improved player, there's not really nothing to show for it in the league, right? He's been performing at a level where if you've got better centre backs and a better attack, you're in a title race. And you're looking at Sanchez saying, yo, he's one of the reasons why we're in a title race because he's keeping us in games. Yeah. I know he was a disgrace against Arsenal, but let's be fair, bro. People want to come out with their scripts. Yeah. I've been on this show cooking Sanchez rants, saying, yo, get him the hell out of it. I don't want this guy to play for the club again. You know what I mean? But he's proven me wrong for so long, bro. Yeah.
No, he's definitely improved on last season. For whatever that reason may be.
It's been a season and a half now, Rants, because it was half of last season, bro. Going into the last games when we had to go get top 4. Again, he saved us in bare games. The Club World Cup, he gets the Golden Glove. He puts out a world-class performance in the final. This season, okay, you can look at the Man United red card. Cool, fairs. He made a mistake. Against Arsenal, he made some mistakes, right? But every keeper in the league makes mistakes, yeah? I get told Martinez is fucking world-class. Every time I watch this guy, he's always fucking fluffing the ball, yeah? Every time I watch Donnarumma, I get told Donnarumma's world-class. When it comes time for crosses, man's all flapping everywhere, bro, yeah?
Yep.
I saw Donnarumma's got three goals. He's conceded 3 goals directly from mistakes. Sanchez has 1, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like, people need to watch other teams and watch other goalkeepers. Goalkeepers are not perfect in every action, bro. In
that's
their
very
kicking,
true.
yeah, their kicking, their cross collection, some of their saves. I can think of Raya. Some people say Raya's world class. There's so many goals I can show you this season where I'm like, yo, Raya should do better there, right? But it's all about pushing narratives and pushing agendas. That's what we've got to, Rants. Yeah? That's why you can only have conversations with certain people about ball, because certain people don't understand these things, bro. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah? So, boy, long-term doesn't mean that I want Sanchez in the goal long-term. Probably not, because I don't think he's on the ball. He's the guy that we really want. I want Penders long-term. But as it is right now, the market, the goalkeeper market, I don't see an obvious, clear replacement, Rants. I'll be honest. I don't see an obvious, clear replacement for this guy, bro. Yeah, who can you look at in the Prem right now and say this guy's? You should go and get him. He's comfortably better. Let's not talk about Raya either.
Bro, but bruv, in general, yeah, the goalkeeper market is dead.
It's dead, bro. You know what I mean? I'm seeing Ter Stegen. Some man probably tried to tell me Ter Stegen. I just saw this guy's gone Girona. Yeah.
Yeah. I just seen that still.
Man's gone Girona. Man are gonna try to tell me guys like what's the same names they always tell me? Who's that guy keeper that plays for Porto again? It's always the same names.
Yeah. Costa.
You know, Costa. Yeah, guys were telling me Verbruggen in the summer and that. I'm telling you, bro, Sanchez for me it has been doing his job, and it's just a shame that we're not competing this season, because this guy deserves better than what we've been seeing from this guy. And this is coming from a guy who wanted him out. Yeah. But end of the day, I can just call it as I see it, bro. I'm a Chelsea fan first. You know what I mean? I'm a Chelsea fan first, bro. And if my players are improving, that's benefiting my club. So I will give him prop. Oh, how can you prop Sanchez? So what? What are you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying?
I hear it, bro. It's the same with me and my club, bro. If there's a player, yeah, bro, there's players that I'm not huge fans of, but if there's positions that need attending to more urgently, then certain man can stay, bro.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, bro? I think that Royce is good as well. That Royce is good at Sunderland. He'll get a move as well. But, you know, after one season, man can't be saying, yo, go get him, because he could come here and just start messing up. Now the level has gone, is different. The pressure is different. It's not Sunderland no more. It's big Chelsea. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, like I've been saying, bro, unless you're going to bring me Courtois at Real Madrid, I don't even want Alisson right now, because, bro, this guy, I think, is on his, downward spiral, and, you know, the injuries and that. I don't even want him right now. Unless you can go bring me Courtois back to Chelsea, bro, I don't see the need to go and replace this guy right now. Yeah, Penders is the guy that I want to be long term, bro. And I think, you know, going into next season, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Because obviously Rafinha's here, and Rafinha was the one that was using him last season. You know what I mean? Maybe Sanchez will lose his place. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's a healthy headache to have, because this Penders guy is the truth, Rants. I mean, I showed you him before.
Yeah. But what are the key positions for you to strengthen then, if not the goalkeeper?
Bro, for me, we need to go bring a starting level left winger, right? This was another game. I'm getting bored of talking about Shirley people, right?
Yeah, but forget Shirley. What happened to your other guy? What happened to Kittens, blood? Like,
Gittins was on the bench. Like he just came back from this flu. That's what I'm saying. They probably didn't want to risk it. Yeah, Garnacho came off. we moved Palmer right wing, and then we played Neto on the left. Yeah. So for me, get a starting level left winger. Once again, I'm seeing Garnacho up against Coyote. I swear to God, Rants, I'm watching it from yard, yeah, and I'm like, yo, this is just embarrassing, man. There was one moment in the game, yeah, Garnacho tried to go around Coyote. Coyote just picked man up, yeah. He just picked man up and just dashed him out of the way and took the ball and ran off.
Him
right?
in 1v1 situations is the worst because he's got nothing in the bag, bro. He's got nothing.
Nothing there, bro. It's just nothing there. It's just tap, 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 tap. Go towards the man, act like you're going on the outside, but then cut in and just cut back. It's just dead. It's just dead, bro. So starting left winger. I want to start in left winger. I want a profile like a Morgan Rogers that can carry the ball. We haven't really got many ball carriers in this team, right?
Yeah.
We used to have Parney, Chukwuemeka, he's gone. We used to have Loftus-Cheek, he's gone. We used to have Felix, he's gone, right? We ain't got a profile like a Kudus or like a Rogers that can just run through the middle, help us break those low blocks. We need someone like that, yeah? We need to revamp the whole centre-back area, yeah? Get Chalobah out of here, get Tosin out of here, get Badiashile out of here, right? We've got Sarr. Obviously, you watched the final yesterday, innit?
Mm-hmm.
You see Sarr, yeah? Malang Sarr. Not Malang Sarr, sorry. I keep calling him Malang Sarr. What's his first name? Sorry. I keep forgetting. It's not Malang. Malang's the one that was here before. Mamadou Sarr, sorry. Mamadou Sarr. Yeah. He plays for Chelsea and he's on loan at Strasbourg right now.
Okay.
Bro, he needs to be in this team next season, bro. Yeah. Him and this jacket guy that we're looking to bring in right now, he needs to be there with him. I don't want to see him get loaned again to a Champions League team or whatever. He's now ready to be coming into this team. Because even this season, I don't know why we decided to loan him out so early. Like straight after the Club World Cup. I think the Club World Cup was even still going, bro. I just see that he's been loaned back to Strasbourg. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Just relax a little bit. Let's wait a little bit and see what I
hear it.
Yeah. You know what I mean, bro? But he's a player that needs to come into the team. We need to go get this this jacket guy sorted out as well, right? I'm not gonna overly prop him because I haven't really watched a lot of him, right? But from what I can see, just from first impressions, he looks like a really aggressive, front-thinking defender. His ball playing is really good as well. He's quite quick as well, Rants. You know what I'm saying? And he looks really like he thinks ahead of the attackers. You know them defenders that like they don't always go to the ball. They read the space, they run into the space before the ball even gets there. He looks like those players. You know what I'm trying to say? Right? I need to do a lot more research, but he looks pretty good. But yeah, man, centre backs, we need to sort out the centre back area. We need to get a ball carrier, get me a starting level left winger. Striker, I would have loved to go and get Osimhen, but that's not realistic right now. You know what I mean, bro? So that's what I'm looking at right now, man. I think we need to replace Lavia as well. I'll be real, I've given up on this guy. You know what I'm saying, bro? I know we've got Asugo, we've got Santos as well. But to bring in an extra midfielder, I think is needed right now. Fuck it, go get Anderson, bro. Yeah? Go get Anderson. Anderson, Caicedo.
Anderson's at City or United next season, bro. I can't see him going Chelsea.
Hey, put your name in the hat for him, bro. Put your
name
in
the hat, bro. Listen, where do you think Rafinha's going to finish, bro? Because you are finishing below us. You do know that, right?
No, we're still finishing above you. We're still finishing above you. I still believe we're going to finish above you. Yeah?
You can believe it, but it's not going to happen.
I've been propping you, yeah, but bro, listen, just tranquilo a little bit. Yeah? Tranquilo a little bit. It's been one game. Let's see how you man get on. Let's see a bigger sample size before
it's been one game for us, and it's been one game for you with Rafinha, bro. Who played better, us or you?
Yeah, we didn't have a good game, bro. You know what I mean? But certain man had diarrhea and shit. You know what I mean? Certain man were yeah, certain man had Vicks on their chest. You know what I'm saying, bro? So let them relax, let them rest. Yeah. But I expect better performances going forward, bro. And like I said, our run of games that are coming up, these are very winnable games. They're very winnable games. Yeah. So we must, bro. You know what I mean, bro? But I'm telling you, we need to be in the hat for Anderson as well. I'm sorry. I love Andre Santos. Asugo, you haven't really seen him much right now. But bro, I'm greedy. How about that? Yeah. I'm fucking greedy, bro. You get me a pivot of Enzo and Caicedo Caicedo and Anderson, yeah, and then Enzo in there as well. That allows Caicedo to be even more box to box. Yeah. Caicedo will be more box to box, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've seen that viral video that went round where I said Caicedo, I think Caicedo has more to his game than Kante. Did you see it?
Yeah, but I'm not mad at that take, though.
I think it does. Yeah?
So do I. I don't think it's a bad take.
People are trying to crash it on me, bro. Oh, how dare you? You're just you're a pathetic excuse of a Chelsea fan. I'm like, bro, Kante was one of my favorite players. But that doesn't mean that Kante was complete in every area. He had limitations in his game. Yeah. His passing wasn't great.
It wasn't.
You know what I mean? His facilitating wasn't great. His shooting, bro, he used to shoot like he had pillow feet. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I completely agree, bro. He was a world-class player, yeah, but he was limited. But what he did the best in the world. But he never, there's no way. Caicedo got a much deeper bag than Kante, bro. Like,
Bro,
anyone that
Kante-
actually knows football, yeah, and takes emotion out of it can see that, bro. Like, it's not rocket science, bro. You know what I mean? But it just is what it is, innit?
100%, bro.
I don't
What
think
it
that
is,
take is easy at all, bro.
it's not, bro. Like I call it as I see it again, bro. I watch both of them and I'm like, yo, Kante was an elite ball winner, one of the best, probably the best ball winner I've ever seen, right? But Caicedo is also an elite ball winner, right?
He is.
The way I see this guy win the ball back at times, Rants, I'm like, yo, how the fuck has he done that? Yeah? How has he done that? But then on top of that, on the ball, bro, the passing, the way he controls games in build-up. There's a moment in this game, right, where we're building from the back. Caicedo just controlling it, just zipping the ball. And you know the bridge is so small as well, Rants. I've been lucky enough to watch both Kante and Caicedo in person. The way Caicedo just zips the ball and pings it and keeps the ball moving. People just think this guy's a destroyer, bro. That's what pisses me off. This guy's way more than
now he can play as well.
He can fucking ball, bro. And his facilitating is better than Kante's, bro. His passing is better than Kante's, right? His shooting is better than Kante's. Yeah,
I agree.
You know what I mean? Kante, you can't talk about, when it comes to the legacy of both players, Kante's legacy is untouchable to Caicedo right now. Yeah. But Caicedo, as long as we build properly and Caicedo starts to win the majors, you're going to hear this conversation more. You're going to hear this conversation more. It just sounds disrespectful right now because Kante's a 2-time Premier League winner, right? He's a Champions League winner. He's a World Cup winner. So it looks mad.
Yeah, I hear that, but accolades are one thing, bro. It's all, you're judging strengths and weaknesses of individual players.
Exactly. I'm judging their attributes as players, as individuals. Take away the accolades, right? I'm talking about their attributes as a player. I can tick off more boxes with Caicedo. Bro. It's simple as that.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So, boy, I still think he is, innit? I still think he is. And I just pray that, you know, we sort out this midfield situation. We have someone that's playing deeper. Because if we had Lavia available, he'll be the one that's, you know, a bit more like a 6 and Caicedo's more box to box. And you'll see more goals. You'll see more creativity. You'll see more pressing from the front, right? Kante had a free role in Chelsea's team, bro. Kante was box to box. He used to be allowed to go everywhere. Caicedo's not allowed to do that. Caicedo is more like a DM. He stays more like a DM within that area, protecting the centre-backs, and he has to stay around that zone. Kante wasn't like that. People think Kante was a DM. Kante was not a DM, bro.
He played between both boxes.
Exactly. He was a box to box. He was basically like having 2 midfielders on the pitch. So that's the level of freedom I want to give to Caicedo. But in order to do that, we need to bring in someone like Anderson. Yeah, we need a 6. We need an actual 6 to hold it down. And
I wouldn't even say Anderson, bro. You can play the Brazilian you in the 6, no?
Oh yeah, Santos, yeah, bro. Santos can play there. But usually what happens is when Santos comes on, he's usually the one that counter presses, and then Caicedo stays deep. I want it to be the other way around. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be the other way around, bro. You know what I mean? So, boy, I'm telling you, people, when people hear these things and that, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to the breakdown of what I'm saying, bro. It's uncomfortable, and people don't like uncomfortable conversations.
Yeah, but it's only uncomfortable because people are, do you know what I mean? People like to rep ballers and do this. They're hearing, you're saying that Caicedo's better than Kante. Like, you're not saying that. You're just saying they're different kinds of players. You know them, man. And this is just the reality of it, bro. Like, he's definitely got more facets to his game. That's not you saying that he's better than him.
Bro, listen, I think he's got a deeper bag, bro. And if that means that he's better than him, then yeah, he probably is better than him. You know what I mean? It's just that he needs the accolades. He needs the accolades to go with it now. He needs to, you know, but again, he's not going to do that by himself, Rants, man. We need to help him. Clearlake need to help him. You know, the sporting directors need to help him. They need to bring starting level quality, bro. Because I'm sorry, even with Kante, it still grinds my gears, right? That he only won 1 Premier League at Chelsea, bro. Yeah. This guy was not involved in a single title race with Liverpool, with Pep and Klopp. You know how bad that is? Because when we won the league, that's when Pep first came. Yeah. He wasn't involved in a title race after that. And that's because of how the squad was built. So we can't make that mistake again with the likes of Caicedo, Enzo, Palmer, and these sort of guys.
Bro, the way you're building, your owners are building squads, bro. Like, I see the same thing happening all over again, bro. You just having good players, but not really progressing into a title challenge. That's what it's looking like at the moment, bruv.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, and that's where that needs to change. You know what I mean? We'll see in the summer if they've actually learned their lesson. If we still see squad players replacing squad players, right? They're not learning. But if I'm seeing them bringing in guys who comfortably start in the team right now, then I'm like, okay, cool, they're learning. You know what I'm saying, bro? They're learning. And this is a great comment. Football is 11 players. Team accolades is a terrible way to judge players, bro. It's a terrible way.
Absolutely, bro.
Kante was so influential in our Champions League, in our Premier League, some of the trophies that we've won. I hear it. But so far, Caicedo's also been influential in some of the trophies that we've won. Yeah?
Also
that club,
true.
he took these guys to the cleaners. He took these guys to the cleaners. And I believe that when it comes to winning more trophies, he'll be influential again. He'll be influential again, bro. Yeah? It's not about the... Listen, people keep saying they're not going to change the model. Bro, it's about better execution. They could have, like, even right now, yeah, when you're talking about this jacket guy, right? The amount of money that they're spending on him, as much as he looks like a top talent, bro, if you go and sign Gahey right now, you probably ended up spending the same amount of money anyway.
Yeah, Gahey went for 20 mil or something like that, 25 mil.
Yeah, you probably ended up spending the same amount of money anyway. So my thing is about the execution, bro. The model, I don't mind this thing of buying young players and that, because that's where football's going now. You need these young players with experience and whatnot. That's fine. Yeah. All the best players in the world right now are young, bro. That's not the problem. It's about how you're executing the plan. Yeah. It's all about how you're executing the plan. If right now, Rants, yeah, when you're growing up, your mom gives you some money and says, oh yeah, go buy X some trainers. You know, X likes to, likes the Nike trainers, right? They're a little bit more expensive, they're flashy. But then you go buy, man, Lonsdale, Slazenga trainers. Yeah. Yeah. Remember K-Swiss, bro. K-Swiss. Yeah. You go buy, man, K-Swiss, Dunlop. You come back to him. Your mom will be like, yo, what's going on here? Why didn't you go buy some Nike trainers, bro? The execution is poor. Oh, mama, I wanted to just, I thought these were there because I had £10 left, £5. I was saving a bit of money. I wanted to buy some sweets. That's what these men are doing, bro. They're penny pinching on certain players, right? You need to have better execution, bro. Bring me the Nike trainers. Don't bring me no Dunlops.
I hear it.
I don't be seeing these Dunlops, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it right now, man.
Yeah, 60 mil for this guy's. I'm joking. You lot won't pay that anyway, but it's crazy either way, brother. You man ain't you're not doing your thing still, man. But hey guys, make sure we get these lights up as well, bro. We're gonna redirect to Blue Diaries. Let them know what you got coming up, my bro.
Yeah, man. Listen, we've got Blue Diaries now, people. Come join us for that one. And then Thursday, I'm gonna go live with Jem. Goonie might be on as well. He's yet to come back to me, people. Obviously, Wednesday we're back Champions League and that. You know what I mean? We're playing Paphos. We need to win that game. And then we've got Napoli after that. We need to win both these games, man, to automatically qualify. I don't want extra games, Rants. Yeah, between now and February, I think it is. I think we've got 8 games. You know what I mean, bro? You're gonna fall
even further behind us in the league, bro. Make sure I get my money, you know.
Hey, listen,
bro, the GA thing's done already. Bruno's doubled Enzo's GA already, so that's over.
Doubled?
Brother, Bruno got like 16 GA or something. Enzo got like 8, bro.
I don't know about that, bro, because Enzo got another assist the other day. He got another assist.
Don't matter. I swear down, it was 7-14 to Bruno before, blood. I think it's worse now. Bruno had 9 assists, bro, or 9 or 10 assists, bro, before last game.
We said all comps, innit?
No, we said Prem because we're not in all comps. We're not in Europe, and we got knocked out the League Cup.
Yeah. Look at you, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, man.
It's over, man.
All I'm saying is, bro, if as long as Rosinha can get that midfield cooking, and we're playing more passes centrally to our strikers, I think Enzo can start to get even more assists. Yeah, because I was just talking to Matisse about this because he likes to cook Gil. Yeah, Gil this, Gil that, bro. Don't matter if it's Gil, don't matter if it's Dilat, it doesn't matter if it's João Pedro. This team does not play to our strikers' strengths, right? Even if we had Haaland in his team right now, Rants, he would struggle because all we do is cross, right? We need to create better chances in the team, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. But big up the chat anyway, man. Big up the chat, man.
But yo, big up the chat, man. Make sure you drop a Rants raid in the Blue Diaries chat. And I'll see you guys back later here for Rants Reacts Premiere, people. Big up.